since we're here, we're gonna talk about Black Panther.
But
I
I'm
got
like,
issues with it.
I got issues too.
Right.
This is how I knew something was wrong with it. Like, my mama been waiting for months, right?
Okay.
She's like, when they come on. I said, Mama, right now it costs $20 to watch it. Forget that. I said, okay, well, you just go to the movies, Mom. She was like, I ain't going to no movies. So I said, Mom, it's coming out this Wednesday. You can watch it on Disney Plus. She's like, oh, okay.
Oh, she didn't see it?
No.
Okay.
So she watched it on Disney Plus. So I'm peeking back there, about to get ready for work and shit. I look back there. She fucking around on her phone. I'm like, oh, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. So
but that's her, though.
No. That ain't my mama. My mama's an avid book reader. She reads books, see the movie, reads the books. She do all it. She loves movies.
Okay.
So I said, Mom, this morning, I said, Mom, how'd you like Black Panther? Well, it wasn't as good as the first one. And I didn't. I said, well, Mama, I saw you back there. I saw your attention away from the screen, so it must have been like. I said, well, it wasn't good as the first one at all. I was like,
right.
God, dude.
Right.
That was a telltale sign. My mama was sitting there on her phone during the movie that she's never seen before in her living room.
Right.
I was like, oh, no. And you know what? I liked it.
I mean, you can't compare it to, because it's, they don't have the star of the movie. So of course it's gonna be a drop of like what you know.
That was you know what? It started
because you're gonna die at the beginning. So you know what I'm saying. Spoiler.
I didn't know. Okay, this is what my mom asked me prior to seeing the movie. We're talking months before I had to see the movie.
Right.
Why didn't they just get another actor to play Black Panther?
Right.
And just go with the story from there.
Right.
I said, I don't know.
Right.
This is prior to me seeing it.
Right.
So we had this conversation prior to the movie coming out. Like, why wouldn't they just? And I had the same question. Why would they just?
Yeah, that was
why
not? Like for me, I wanted Black Panther to be like Batman, like
just get another
James
motherfucker.
Bond, you know what I'm saying?
Get another nigga play it.
But keep the legacy going on and stuff. You didn't have to, because
you didn't have to.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, I thought the dude that's Hawkman in Black Adam should have been Black Panther back in the day. You know what I'm saying? After
you talking about MC Ren?
Yeah, MC Ren should have been
MC Ren?
Black Panther. Yeah. She should be Black Panther and shit. But yeah, so okay, go ahead.
He could have did it, man.
So what your mom? What mom?
She was like, it was okay, and the way I felt with it, when I saw it the first time, it was cool. I took my girlfriend to see it.
Okay.
She liked it, but she liked anything. Not anything, but she liked going to the movies with me, and she, okay, it was cool. She saw the strong sisterhood of, you know what I'm saying, Angela Bassett and the young sister and the other young sister who was a genius. So it became like a fucking thing about strong black women type thing. Yeah. To me.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't about Black Panther no more.
But I have to say, even besides that, the best parts of it was M'Baka. Every scene he was in was dope.
Yeah.
Everything about Namor is dope.
Namor,
you know what I'm saying? Everything about him was dope. You know
I would have loved to have seen Namor battle a Black Panther.
Right.
I mean,
she was a Black Panther, man.
No, she wasn't to the fucking end. Not to the end. She wasn't shit.
But they couldn't. No, they couldn't.
No.
They didn't have the flower. They didn't have it.
But is there any? Okay, I'm not a comic book dude. Is there anywhere in the fucking comic book where Black Panther die and then Namor fucking come through?
What you say? If what?
Anywhere in the comics where Black Panther dies and Namor come through fucking with Wakanda? Is there any point of that story?
I don't know.
That was a made-up fucking story then.
I don't know.
They didn't have to do it.
But there's a lot of stories in the comics that we could, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
But I know for sure that he didn't die, but T'Challa was in a a coma, and Shuri had to, be.
So he was in a coma.
Yeah, he was in a coma and he was gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where she had to step up. You know what I mean? But at that point in the comics, she had been trained and all that kind of stuff. All you kind of seen, like she had the little things that she was fighting in the first one, and in Endgame she was she was fighting with but she wasn't like trained to be Black Panther. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
And so for her to be skinny, this is one of the parts that I had a problem with. Her skinny ass is the Black Panther because she took that, and now because she's strong, that now she the protector. Like, no, like what?
But you can be skinny. Bruce Lee wasn't that big of a nigga either, but he still was.
But if she didn't
buff skinny,
if she didn't drink that shit,
okay, well look,
and say like her and M'Baka was going. It's challenge day.
Yeah.
You almost he almost beat the shit out of her brother.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying?
So M'Baka would beat the shit out of her.
You know what I'm saying?
She don't want no challenge day.
So what are we talking about right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of?
She don't want no challenge day.
Oh, because she a scientist and she made it, so now she could test it and make sure it worked. And now it worked. Now I'm the Black Panther. No, it should have
challenge day will whoop her ass. Every challenge day, her ass will lose her crown. Nigga, don't even fight a nigga. Be like, you know what? Fuck it, you got it. Ain't no challenge.
Right.
You got it, nigga. Right. I ain't got no power. You gonna beat the shit out of me.
Exactly. So, to me, that part was that was one of those choices in the movie. It was like some choices in the movie that I just didn't like. You know what I'm saying? Starting with not recasting, and when
they should have
the choice to kill the queen.
They should have.
They
shouldn't have did that either.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, why kill her?
Right.
Y'all was making this.
If anything, she could have been the Black Panther. I would have bought that. If you was gonna make a Black Panther a woman, it could have been because you already know. I don't give a fuck how old she is. She can kick somebody's ass. I know that for sure. You know what I'm saying? You see how she look. You know what I'm saying? In real. All right. And you have the girlfriend or the wife of T'Challa.
Both them fine.
Yeah, you see her.
Both them fine.
Wait, did you see her in that outfit when she came in? Like, damn.
Angela Bassett's still fine.
But she could have been the Black Panther.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And
the one that got you know what I'm saying? She did.
The boyhead.
Yeah. She could have been.
Yeah, give her the juice.
So. But why this skinny motherfucker? Like, no disrespect. Nah. I like Shuri. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Shuri is as good as a scientist. There's no Black Panther.
She had to grow into being Black Panther. Like I said, in the comics, she is. You know what I'm saying? She was
in the comics.
But not in a few.
But briefly.
Right.
Briefly.
From going to nothing to. Now I'm the Black Panther. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
I can say this: of all the movies I put together as a top 10, Black Panther ain't in the top 10, and that's fucked up. It was supposed to be
terrible though. Like I said,
it wasn't terrible.
Namor was dope. Like,
I love that nigga from Narcos. I love Rafa from the Narcos. I love him, dude. He's Rafa from the Narcos series.
I'll be watching that.
He is fucking Rafa. He was a fucking reckless ass farmer.
That ain't him.
No,
but
he played the goddamn role of Namor.
Okay.
And when I see him, I'm thinking of Narcos.
Okay.
Like, I loved him in Narcos.
Okay.
And when I see him in now, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's motherfucking Rafa from Narcos.
Right.
So that shit was like bomb. So I was satisfied to see him.
He did a good job.
He did an excellent. Coming from a Narcos to becoming a goddamn Namor.
You bought it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He was that good. I didn't know he was that good of an actor.
Yeah, okay.
That's what sold me. Like, I like this.
Yeah, I love when he was like
this.
The intro of him coming out of the water with the and he like, oh yeah, I love this place, and how he was like saying like my mama used to tell me about
she told me about this African place.
You didn't have to leave, you could just be who y'all gonna be and shit. Like
I like this.
And what gives you the right to tell the whole world of this shit? Like what? That was some shit.
But man, I was very underwhelmed by Wakanda and how they handled everything. It was like a big ass funeral fest. 2 funerals in a fucking movie.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like that choice. I didn't like that choice.
And why did no Avengers show up?
The what?
Why no Avengers show up to the fucking funeral?
Right.
Not one.
Right. None of the Avengers.
Not even the nigga.
Yeah.
The nigga with the fucking pack.
Right.
What's his name?
Right.
Don Cheadle. Didn't show up. Yeah. And then old boy didn't show up.
Yeah. The new Captain America.
That nigga didn't show up.
They got him a new suit and everything.
Nah, fuck that. I think they thought they had to switch the story because the real death of Chadwick Boseman. I thought they had to do that.
Right, they
but
did.
They didn't have to do it.
Yeah. But at the moment
they didn't have to do
it together, they felt like they had to do it.
Yeah, he could do that shit. Man, come on, man.
Yeah,
come on.
But what I was gonna say, the girl, Ironheart. I like her, but why she look old in the face for her age. She 19. You know, the scientist that they.
Man, I thought she was a young girl. She looked young to me.
Yeah.
She convinced me. I didn't know how old. I don't know.
Now, do you know anything about Ironheart or nothing? You know about that character?
You know about the comic book, nigga.
Right.
I don't know shit about the comic books.
But she alright. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't mind her character in the movie.
Right.
She kind of helped it out, to be honest.
Right.
She helped out the movie a lot, like
witty and shit.
Yeah, it was a lot of levity with her, little lightness. Like okay, I can deal with that. She made it light, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I forget the soldier name of the boy, the captain. Her, she made the captain, the bald head, the captain.
Okay, right.
She made the movie. They made it light where I really appreciate it.
What'd you think about the scene when the queen kicked her out?
I didn't like that.
Yeah, but you understand why?
That's just because she didn't do her job.
Yeah. It was kind of.
Bitch, ain't you being a little hard right now?
Right.
Niggas is dying around here.
Like I was thinking, like, why you didn't let her okay, go get her. You lost her, go get her.
Or go retrieve it,
Yeah, right.
I think she'd have been a little bit too hard.
Yeah.
And then your ass die too long after that?
Right.
Come on, man. They kind of did. Ryan Coogler, I love you, but you kind of fucked up on that shit.
Yeah.
You fucked up on that movie. He fucked up on that one, dude. He was trying to do too much making up and trying to, you know what, let me craft a story. No,
and trying to be more, you know what I'm saying? Oh, so a lot of stuff going on and shit, but I understand, but some of those choices you didn't have to make. You know what I'm saying? It was still going to be good.
If I don't want to
without that.
I don't want to disrespect, but it felt like Tyler Perry helped him out. Tyler Perry.
How so?
I don't know. He should be on some shit like that. That just seemed like some Tyler Perry shit that just happened, nigga. 2 funerals, a lot of drama going on. There's a lot of shit going on.
I don't know where you was going.
Yeah, that's what I meant by that, dude. There's a lot of drama going on right here, nigga. There's a little bit too much going on right now. Tyler Perry, he'll hit you with that shit.
Yeah.
Sure.
He always some drama, some
For real.
Yeah, that's real shit.
For real, dude.
Yeah, he did put that on there in this
it's all right.
Panther,
it's all right. I give him credit for that though.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of white people was liking it too and shit, because they was like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we see death all the time and shit, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's normal or shot or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, we deal with that shit, so, you know what I mean? And that's another thing I saw in there with the, like, at the beginning when you see the celebration of life people don't understand that with black people sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what they dancing and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we celebrate life. We don't just be like this. Like, we gonna mourn, but we gonna celebrate. You know what I'm saying? For life. You know.
Yeah,
that life.
I went to a funeral Monday, and I was telling my sister-in-law, man, I kind of wish that in our funerals the way they are now, that we kind of up the ante, kind of liven it up instead of it being like a downer. You know what I mean?
Right.
I really want it to be more of a celebration, and not just. It's like right now that ain't how funerals are. But I think in the next couple of years, funerals are going to start to take on a different level, because my funeral ain't going to be like that. Right. I kind of want you coming in, sitting down in the Wu-Tang. Or shit I like, you know what I mean? You're going to have Back to the Future playing and little clips of this playing and shit that I like. I don't want no down-and-out funeral where you sitting there like, oh my, you sitting there trying to cry. I'm not trying to do that. Because you're going to die.
Stairs to heaven.
No, man, we ain't doing. I want funerals to take on that celebration of life, because that is a part of life. Death is a part of life. So I'm sitting there getting down all the goddamn time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be mourning the whole fucking time. Yeah, if you're gonna come drunk, come high, my funeral, no problem. You're gonna have Wu-Tang banging while you coming in the pews. Like, oh yeah.
That's right.
Oh, this is what Frank used to love. He used to love all these movies and shit, and I just want funerals to up it up, man.
And have stories about life and shit. Remember when you...
I don't want it to be all like drawn out of you, depression and sadness. Don't do that. Don't do that, dude. That's the only thing about Black Panther that I like. Like, damn, I got 2 funerals in a goddamn movie?
Yeah.
I've never been to a movie that had a fucking funeral in it, unless it was a movie about a funeral.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, never.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know what they're gonna do if there's a 3.
Oh, well, M'Baka at the end challenged, so he gonna be the king.
Well, she better give it up. She better give it up.
But he didn't. But see, they set it up like to where Shuri gonna be the Black Panther, but they got more the flowers, planted now, so she don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? So when M'Baka become king, because you gonna be the king. You know what I'm saying? He ain't challenged to be the Black Panther. He challenging to be for the throne.
Right.
Now, it still be, he can be the king, and Shuri just gonna be the Black Panther. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
And then we'll see what happens later. Like, oh boy, you know what I'm saying? We shall see what happens after that. Because I don't know if M'Baka gonna still want to just be the king without being the Black Panther. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's something to see, man. Yeah. We got a couple years for that. So.
And then with the kid at the end, T'Challa Jr. So he got some years before he can. But that's one thing I like, that he can actually grow and become T'Challa, and then all those stories in the Black Panther from T'Challa has. It could be him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if the X-Men get into the Marvel universe, then he could get with Storm. You know what I'm saying? That could be a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So
you talking possibilities now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
we're talking way down
Marvel shit.
Okay, we talking way down the line now.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah. So all right, we're gonna sign out. All right.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
What are we talking about here? Do not attempt to adjust your dial. What are we talking